I am the Lord, and I do not speak without purpose. Before you close your eyes or decide to walk away from this moment, listen closely. Every second you spend here is part of a divine plan. If you leave before I finish speaking, you are not just ignoring my words, you are turning away from the blessings that have already started to flow into your life. Some things can only be unlocked when the heart stays open. If you walk away out of disrespect, you will find yourself walking in darkness, and the light that once guided you will fade away. I speak not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Many have taken my voice lightly, treating it as just another sound, and filled their lives with confusion. But now, I speak to you with love and authority. This is not just a message you're watching. It is from the Creator, the one who knew you before you were born, the one who planned every moment of your life before time began. It is no accident that you are here right now. This moment was meant for you, set aside from eternity for me to speak to you. Do not take this lightly, for the weight of this moment is great. Many have stood before me, yet hardened their hearts. Many have heard my call, but chose to listen to the noise of the world instead. Do not make that same mistake. I am the one who gives life and takes it. Your breath is not yours to own, it was given to you with purpose, and it will not be taken without reason. Everything is in my hands. I am the beginning and the end. When I speak, the heavens bow, the mountains shake, and the seas calm. And now I am speaking to you. If you listen, you will find life. But if you reject my voice, you reject the very source of your existence. This is not about religion or feelings, this is about my presence, which surrounds you now, though you may not see it with your eyes. Understand this. Every word I speak is filled with spirit and life. What touches your heart right now is not a passing feeling. It is eternity entering into time. This moment is sacred. What might seem like just a few minutes in front of a screen is, in reality, a meeting that was planned before the world began. It is the turning point of your eternal journey. Therefore, quiet the distractions around you. Close the doubts that rise within you. Block out the noise from notifications and racing thoughts. Let me speak to your spirit. I did not come in a show of human grandeur. I did not appear with flashing lights or loud sounds. I come with a quiet but powerful voice that changes lives. The same voice that called Moses from the burning bush, that anointed David in the fields, that strengthened Elijah in the cave, is the same voice calling to you now. Do not think it's just a coincidence, or that it's just a video you stumbled upon. No, I set this moment in motion, carefully arranging every detail for my word to reach you. Nothing happened by chance, nothing was an accident. Your heart was chosen to hear me, and this time must not be wasted. I am God, and everything I do is purposeful. Every tear you shed has been counted, every silent cry of your soul has been heard. And now, I tell you that if you stay and listen, I will reveal to you what has been hidden. But if you reject it, you will not remain unaffected, for my voice does not return without accomplishing its purpose. So stay. This is your call to stop everything and focus on what is eternal. Do not let yourself be distracted. Do not run away. Do not return to the noise. Listen to me all the way through, for your life can be changed in this very moment. Comment now. I choose to remain in God's presence. This is the decision made before the heavens to not turn away from my voice, to not dismiss what I have prepared for you. Every comment you make is more than just words on a screen. It is a public statement of your faith, a declaration that you remain with me and will not turn away, I am the Lord, the eternal God, without beginning or end. When I speak, it is not just empty sound that fills the air, but decrees that hold up the heavens and the earth. Your life is not ruled by luck or the opinions of others, but by me. I knew you before you took your first breath, before your bones were even formed in your mother's womb. I had already written every day of your life in my book. Nothing about you is hidden from me, nothing escapes my sight. Listen closely, for it is not a human voice speaking to you now. It is not words that have been carefully prepared to move you. It is my very voice that fills this moment and reaches into your spirit. If you could open the eyes of faith, you would see that the heavens bow when I speak. The stars, though they seem countless, obey my command. The wild sea knows the boundaries I set for it. The wind that blows through the mountains moves at the sound of my breath. Everything that exists listens to my voice, and I have chosen to speak to you now. Do not think this is small or unimportant. This moment is bigger than you can understand. Many kings have longed to hear my voice but did not. Many wise men have searched for wisdom that only my spirit can give. But to you, I make this known. Not because of your strength, not because of your perfection, but because my love has reached you. Do not take lightly the power of my word. When I said, "Let there be light," the darkness that had reigned from the beginning was cast away. When I called Moses from the burning bush, I turned a man who had no faith into the leader of a nation. When I anointed David in the field, I transformed a forgotten shepherd into a king after my own heart. When I spoke to Elijah in the quiet of the cave, I gave him new strength so that he could rise and continue his journey. The same voice that lifted prophets and kings is now calling you by name. You are not here by chance. It is no accident that you are reading these words right now. This is proof that my sovereignty is in control of everything, and nothing escapes my notice. I am not a distant God who only speaks of the past. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And right now, I have chosen to speak to you. So do not close your heart, and do not think that this is just a fleeting emotion or random coincidence. It is the God of the universe bending down to say to you, "I see you, I know you, I am calling you." You are too important to me for you to wander without purpose. What you hear now did not come from the mind of man, but from the Spirit that searches the deepest parts of your soul. When I speak, even those who do not wish to hear my voice feel it, for my words reach deeper than anything else can. They go into the wounds you hide, the thoughts you keep to yourself, and into the parts of your heart that you fear to face. I am the truth that uncovers what is hidden, but I am also the love that heals. Pay attention, for if you turn away from what I am saying, you are not just rejecting good words, you are rejecting life itself. Outside of me, there is no salvation, no other way, and no other source. I am who I am, and there is no one like me. I do not speak to entertain you. I speak to change you. I do not open the heavens to waste words, but to give life. Every phrase I speak is a breath of eternity for your soul. Every word is a flame that burns away lies and reveals the truth. This is not a time to play or doubt. It is a time to believe that I, your Creator, have come to show you that you have not been forgotten. And as my voice cannot be stopped, I now command it to reach those you care about too. This message is not only for you, but for all those who need to wake up. Share this with someone who needs to hear my voice today. Do it not just as an act of kindness, but as an act of obedience. By sharing this, you become a tool to reach others. And just as I never stop rewarding, Those who help spread my word will receive a double reward from my presence. Don't think you're here by accident. You didn't find this message, I found you. Before time even began, before the stars were placed in the sky, I set aside this moment to speak to you. Nothing in your life happens by chance. I am the one moving the pieces. The place where you are right now, the exact moment you decided to listen, all of it was already written in my eternity. I've seen every twist in your journey. I've seen the smiles you gave on the outside while tears fell on the inside. I've witnessed the times you felt unnoticed, when no one seemed to understand the pain you carried deep within. And now I tell you, you are not invisible to me. You are the focus of my gaze, the fruit of my eternal love, and part of my perfect plan. So do not run from this moment. Do not dismiss what you are receiving now, because these words are for you and only you. Many rush through life, too busy to hear the eternal. But I interrupted your routine. I quieted the noise. I arranged the details of your life so you could be here. Nothing was by accident. It was my hand that brought you here. I didn't let you stumble here without purpose. It is my voice that breaks through everything to reach you. Pay close attention. This is not just a video you're watching, nor a simple spiritual message. It is God Himself coming down to the earth to speak directly to your heart. It is a divine visit, a meeting that was set before the world even began. I prepared this hour because I love you so much, and my love is so deep that I could not let you continue without hearing me. I did not forget you. When you thought no one cared, I was there. When you said, "No one understands me," I already knew everything about you, even the things you couldn't put into words. When you thought about giving up, I had already placed your life in my hands. When you believed you were worthless, I had already paid the highest price to rescue you. Now I speak to you directly. It is time to understand that you are not just a forgotten face in the crowd. You are loved, you are unique, you are chosen. This call is personal, intimate, and meant just for you. I don't speak in general terms. I speak to you. My words are not random. They are meant for the right heart at the right time, and that heart is yours now. Don't say you're not ready, because it's up to you to prepare yourself. It's not about me getting you ready. It's about you opening your heart. Don't say you don't deserve this, because my grace doesn't depend on your worthiness. I already knew your faults, your failures, your mistakes, and still, I chose to love you. This is not by chance. It's a part of your eternal destiny. And your destiny now is to hear me and respond to my love. So stay. Remain here. This message is like the bread that comes down from heaven to feed your hungry soul. If you leave before the right moment, you will miss the nourishment already offered. It is not for tomorrow, it is for right now. I, the Lord, am calling you now, and I ask you to show your faith. Like this video and subscribe, because every time you do, you make room for more lives to be touched by my word. It's not just a simple action on a screen, it's a prophetic act. When you choose to stay, when you show that you want to keep listening, you're declaring that you choose life, truth, and my presence. I am God, and nothing in me is random. I don't waste words, I don't waste encounters, and I don't waste lives. Everything has a purpose, and the purpose of this moment is to bring you back to the center of my heart. So don't think this is just another ordinary experience. You are having an eternal encounter. This is my voice. This is my call. This is the opportunity I have set before you. I am the Lord, and I see what no one else can see. I look into the hearts of people, even when their lips speak of faith. I know the difference between those who say, "Lord, Lord," and those who truly give their lives to me. Many seek me with their words, but their hearts are far from me. Many appear devoted, but deep down, they have already decided not to follow me. Listen, my child, for I speak to you. How many times have I touched your soul, only for you to turn away? How many times have you heard my call in the quiet of the night, but chose the noise of the world instead? How many signs, warnings, and chances have I sent you, only for you to harden your heart? I do not speak to judge you, but to open your eyes. For anyone who keeps rejecting my voice is walking into darkness, even though they may think they are safe. A hardened heart doesn't happen overnight. It forms slowly, every time you choose pride over humility, every time you listen to lies instead of truth, every time you choose noise over quieting yourself before me. And before you know it, you've built walls so high that my word cannot reach you. I am the one who gives you breathe. The air you breathe right now is my gift to you. You did not create your own life. It is no accident that your days continue. It is my hand that keeps you standing. Yet how many times do you act as though you do not need me? How often do you forget that without me, there would be no life, and without me, there is no true purpose? Hardening your heart blocks you from what you really need. For when you resist my voice, you are resisting the only source of eternal life. I am not just one option among many. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Whoever turns away from me is turning away from life itself. My child, do not close your ears when I speak to you, because every time you harden your heart, you move farther away from my grace. Every time you ignore me, your heart becomes colder. And I do not want to see you lost in this state. I do not want your heart to become like stone, unable to feel the touch of my spirit. Think back and remember how many times my spirit has convicted you, but you silenced my voice. How many times have you said tomorrow when I called you today? But tomorrow is not in your hands. Tomorrow belongs to no one. Hardening your heart is dangerous because it leads you to believe you have time, that you can decide later. But I tell you, today is the right time. Today is the day of salvation. I am patient and long-suffering, but do not mistake my patience for indifference. I continue to call, but the heart that keeps closing itself will no longer recognize my voice. And when this happens, the person believes they are fine, but they are drifting further from life. So, my child, do not turn away from my call. Do not be like those who hardened their hearts in the desert, who saw my signs, felt my presence, and still tested me. They did not enter my rest because they resisted my voice. Learn from their mistake. I call you to not make the same error of unbelief. Let my word enter the places where you once shut me out. Allow me to break down the pride that has built walls around your heart. Allow me to soften the heart that has grown cold. For I did not come to destroy, I came to give life. But I cannot bless a heart that refuses to open the door to me. My child, if you realize that your heart has hardened, cry out to me. I can change your heart of stone into one of flesh. I can undo what seemed impossible. I can reignite the fire where only ashes were left. I can make rivers flow in the dry desert of your soul. But do not wait. Do not harden your heart again. Do not delay repentance. Life is a fleeting breath. The days are short, and I call you now. For every time you resist, darkness creeps closer. Every time you ignore my voice, you move farther from the peace that only I can bring. I am God, and before me, there is no deceit. I can see through your masks. I can see past your religious acts. I can see through all the excuses you make. And yet I call you not because you need to be perfect, but because you need to be genuine. I do not turn away a broken heart, but I cannot bless a hardened heart until it chooses to surrender. Do not close your ears. Do not close your eyes. Do not close your heart. Stay open to my voice. I want to transform you. I want to set you free. I want to restore you. But the decision is yours, my child. I know the paths you have walked. I have seen the times you sought to fill your heart with pleasures that last only a moment, yet fade quickly like smoke. You chased after the praise of others. You pursued success as the world defines it, and you dedicated yourself to things that do not last. But in the end, you always felt empty because nothing made by human hands can replace the Creator. The world gave you pleasures that only left you thirstier. It offered you fame that only made you feel more alone. It gave you knowledge that brought no peace but only restlessness. You tried many things, but always came back to the same place: a broken heart, a weary spirit, a hungry soul. And through it all, the enemy's voice whispered lies to you. It told you that you were worthless, that you were born to suffer, that you would never change, that you were doomed to fail. It tried to make you believe that you were alone, that no one cared, and even that I could not forgive you. These words were like chains that held you captive, making you believe you were too small to deserve my love. But I tell you the truth. You are precious because I created you with my own hands. You were made in my image. You are not the result of chance, luck, or some random accident. I shaped you with purpose, and though the world may try to erase the mark I placed on you, it is still there, deep in your soul. You are not garbage, nor a mistake, nor something that should be discarded. You are loved, chosen, and called. The emptiness you feel does not mean you are lost beyond repair. It shows that you were made for me. This emptiness is the space meant for my presence. Nothing can fill it because nothing compares to my spirit. As long as you look outside for what only I can give you, you will always end up feeling tired, let down, and broken. But when you turn to me, you will find that I am the source that never runs dry, the living water that satisfies forever. The enemy knows this, and that is why he fills your mind with lies. He tries to keep you spinning in circles, always searching for things that will never fulfill you. He promises freedom but gives you chains. He offers joy, but it fades quickly, leaving you with tears when the laughter stops. He promises you will find yourself, but only leaves you feeling more lost. Listen to my voice. Stop believing the lies of the one who came only to steal, kill, and destroy. I am the truth that will set you free. I am the light that will push back the darkness. I am the bread of life that nourishes your soul. I am the water that will quench your thirst. I never fail, and I will never leave you. Today, I am breaking the chains that lies have placed around you. Today, I declare that you are not the result of chance, but part of my eternal plan. Today, I offer you the truth. You have value because I gave my life for you. You have a future because I wrote every detail of your story. You are not a prisoner of what was done to you or what others have said about you. You are free when you stay with me. It doesn't matter how long you believed the lies, or how many years you spent chasing things that didn't last. What matters now is that you stand in the truth. What truly matters is that now my voice is breaking the chains that have kept you trapped. I ask for a sign of faith. Write 777 in the comments. I believe that God is breaking the lies and bringing fullness into my life. This number is not just a symbol, but a spiritual declaration of victory. Every time you write it, you declare that you choose my perfect plan, the completeness of my work, the fullness of my presence. It is a prophetic act that shatters deception and seals your faith in my truth in the spiritual realm. My child, do not remain in emptiness any longer. Stop believing that your destiny is to suffer. Come to me, and I will give you life in abundance, for only I can fill your heart with what is eternal. My child, I am patient and long-suffering, but do not mistake my patience for delay. The time of grace is not endless as you may think. I have called you many times. I have shown you signs. I have stirred your heart in nights of pain. I have spoken to you in silence, even through suffering. And yet, you resist, as if there will always be a guaranteed tomorrow. But I tell you, this may be the last chance you have to hear my voice. Hardening your heart is dangerous because it makes you think that there will always be more time. It tells you that you can wait, that you can put it off, that you still have a chance to change. But I am the one who controls your breath. And when I say enough, no effort from anyone can extend your life. This is not an empty threat. It is the truth. I am the beginning and the end, the giver and the taker. Today, as you hear my voice, do not harden your heart. For if you reject this call, it will not be me who shuts the door, but you, with your own choice. I do not force myself on anyone. I do not break the heart that chooses to close. I honor your decision, but I want you to understand, every time you say no to my spirit, you are pushing yourself further from life. I do not want you to perish. I did not send my Son to condemn you, but to save you. But if you turn away from the sacrifice, what is left but emptiness and death? The time has come for you to decide. Time is running out. The days are getting shorter. The world is shouting with countless voices, trying to steal your attention, but only one voice can lead you to eternal life, mine. Do not treat the sacred lightly. Do not ignore a word that has the power to change your life forever. Many have heard my call, resisted it, and now they cry out with no answer. Not because I am not merciful, but because they rejected it when they had the chance. Let this not be your story. Do not let contempt close a door that could have been opened. Look around you. See how many have left suddenly, how many have passed without time for one last plea, and still, you believe that life will always give you another chance. But I tell you, today is the gift I am offering you, and tomorrow is not guaranteed. Today is the moment. Today is the day of salvation. I do not speak to frighten you, but to awaken you. I am not far away, I am near. I knock at your door, and if you hear me and open, I will come in and share life with you. But if you keep closing the door, the day will come when you will no longer hear my voice, because time will run out, and when that hour comes, there will be no turning back. Do not delay any longer. The decision you put off may change everything. You were not made to live in darkness. You were not destined for condemnation. I have called you to life, to a relationship with me, to a purpose that lasts forever. But to receive this, you must choose. You cannot remain in the middle. You either accept my voice or reject it. I offer you life, peace, and forgiveness. But do not expect these things while you continue to follow the distractions of the world. You must turn to me now with sincerity, with repentance, and with a humble heart. And if you do, you will see that I am quick to forgive, generous in restoring you, and faithful to fulfill everything I have promised. And I give you a command of love. Share this message now with someone who needs to return to me before it is too late. Do not keep to yourself what I have given you. Become a vessel for others to wake up, because the urgency is not only yours. There are many who are on the brink of being lost, and I want to use you as a tool of life. When you share, you join me in my plan. My child, I call you once more. Repent, for time is running out. Not tomorrow, not later, but right now. As my voice echoes in your heart, respond. Tomorrow is not promised, but today can change your future forever. I am the Lord who calls you with love and patience. Listen, I will not force open the door of your heart. I do not invade your will. True love does not push itself on you. It invites. I knock at your door, and if you open, I will come in. Not as a guest who comes and leaves, but as a father returning home, as a loyal friend who stays by your side, as a doctor coming to heal what no one else can. You carry wounds that time has not healed. There are pains so deep that even you have hidden them from yourself. Scars that never healed because they have been watered by secret tears. But I tell you, no wound is hidden from me. I see what you try to cover up. I know what you pretend not to feel. You can hide from others. You can smile while your heart is breaking, but nothing is hidden from me. And I do not turn away from you because of that. On the contrary, this is exactly why I came to heal the brokenhearted and free the captives of the soul. Do not fear my gaze. Many believe that if I saw all they carry, I would turn away. But I have already seen it all. I know it all. And still, I love you. When everyone judged you for your actions, I saw what you could still become. When they told you there was no way back, I was already preparing the path for your return. When you thought you were lost, I was already planning your restoration. Listen, my child. I am the God who heals what seems beyond healing. What doctors say is impossible, I make possible. What your mind believes is finished, I restore. What your enemies have taken from you, I will return to you, and it will be multiplied. The painful memories you carry, I will turn into a powerful testimony. The times you stumbled and felt ashamed, I will turn into steps toward victory. I specialize in transforming ashes into beauty, turning tears into laughter, and turning defeat into triumph. Remember what the enemy has stolen from you. Remember the times you felt worthless. I was there watching over you. I saw every lie they told you, every harsh word they spoke that tried to destroy your sense of self. But I also saw the seed I placed in you, and it did not die. I nourished it with my grace, and now it is blooming once more. Do not believe you are beyond repair. Do not believe that your heart is too broken to be healed. I am the potter, and when the clay breaks in my hands, I do not throw it away. I reshape it, mold it again, and restore it in such a way that the final result is greater than what it was before. I waste nothing. Even your flaws, I will turn into part of the masterpiece I am creating in you.